What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Let me make sure my audio is good. I think we're good here. Let me see. I think we're all right with the audio. Yeah, we're good. All right. So, yeah, we're Friday. Ooh, that don't want to do that again. So it's Friday. I hope everybody is doing well and staying safe. This is episode 29 of the G.O.A.T show, and we have a special guest that's coming on tonight. I've known this student for a long time. She's been basically around since the beginning. She has been, doing the corporate stuff and moving and all kinds of stuff going on in her life, but it's a huge inspiration on the journey she's taken and what she's been through in her life, and what she's stuck with throughout this whole journey. She has a lot to offer as well. She helps a specific type, I guess, genre of people. She's I'll let her explain all that to you or to you guys, but she really targets and helps people that are like-minded like her, and she has a lot to offer. So without further ado, I'd like to bring in my friend. I consider her a friend, not just a student, Tammy. Hello, Tammy.
Hi, Eric. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. I'm
Yes,
happy to be here.
absolutely. Thank you for jumping on. I believe, what time is it where you're at in Wyoming?
It's 6 Mountain
So,
Time.
okay, cool. Yeah, so
Yep.
same time, not too bad. So we are in episode 29 of the G.O.A.T show. And if you guys are catching this on the live, please hashtag live, hashtag replay. And yeah, just
Excellent.
kind of, if you guys, if anything comes up, ask questions, but we're just going to have a conversation basically on her journey, on Tammy's journey, and just kind of like where she's at, where she's at now, where she wants to be. So yeah, Tammy, just kind of tell us a little bit about yourself, I guess, and we'll go from there.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be here. I will tell you, like many people, I got on TikTok and came across an affiliate marketing video someone was doing. And like many folks, I jumped into that 15-day challenge. And while that was great information, after I completed that course, I was still lost. Um, I was fortunate and blessed that I ran across Eric on TikTok. And since the first time that I saw him presenting information about affiliate marketing, I stuck with him because, hey, Vivian, hi guys. Um, there was something special about Eric Forner, folks. This is a man who I've seen be transformed over the past couple years, and I can tell that he has heart for coaching people, and that's what made me stick with him. And I am so blessed to be a part of the program, Passive Income Blueprints. I have learned a tremendous amount, and not only the technical aspect of everything, but things about social media, things about TikTok, marketing. I've made real friends in the community. And I will tell folks right now, the support that you get inside, hey, Barb, the support that you get inside Passive Income Blueprints is unmatched. I mean, sure, you can take a course and work through it, but if you have a question, if you have a problem, if you have a success you want to share, the community in Passive Income Blueprints is just super, super supportive. You'll never feel alone. You can't go wrong with them. Can't go wrong.
You're too kind. And you know what?
It's
I just
the
want everybody to know.
truth.
I know, but I just want to let everybody know I did not pay Tammy to say that. That just kind of
No,
that just threw me off. You know what?
no,
That's phenomenal. That just super heartwarming.
it's
It's
the
just
honest to God truth.
well,
That's it.
we're building what we want to build here, and it's just working, right? For sure.
It does work. It does work. And while I've always said, I haven't had probably the monetary success like many others in the group, the program works. It's legitimate. It works if you do. And everybody has different lifestyles. Everybody has different responsibilities. Wilson, thank you. Everybody has different lives. I just keep encouraging people, do what you can do. It does work. You just got to hang in there. You got to hang in
Absolutely.
there and be consistent.
Absolutely. So I know you just got on you took a move, right? You're living and you kind of
I
moved across the
did.
country to Wyoming
Yes.
now, and
Yes.
it looked like a cabin in the background. That's awesome.
Yes.
So
I absolutely love it. Yes.
so you took a move. So we jumped in legendary marketer, and then you didn't have any success there. You were kind of lost, and then found passive income blueprints, and you've been a part ever since. You since like basically my very first training I ever had,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And then now you're in Wyoming. So do you work like what do you do for work currently? Are you corporate America? What do you do exactly for work?
I still work in corporate America. I'm in variable data services. It's kind of like a glorified mail merge, so to speak, but
Okay.
it's much more detailed. It takes an entire team to put things together. And while I like my job, when there are days like this, it's actually 40 degrees and sunny out now and it's beautiful.
Huh?
I'd rather be doing my own thing than tied to the 9 to 5 corporate America thing.
100%.
I want to work when I want to work, and that's something I'm still working towards. I have probably 8 years left to retirement age, but I want to make this, and I'm working towards making this my full time gig.
I love it. And you're doing just that too. I know you've built a community, a pretty strong community in Facebook. You're building communities
Yes.
on TikTok. And not only
Yes.
that, you've been on this workout regimen. I want to talk about that a little bit.
Yes.
You've been on this workout regimen for how long now? Consistent.
Goodness. I started in 2020, actually. And I'll tell you, if people, when you work out in the morning, when you go work out, and it's not about looking like a Barbie doll, it's not about that at all. When you go and work out in the morning, it does something to your brain.
For sure.
It just kickstarts your brain. You have more clarity, you have more energy physically, and I feel like I can handle whatever's thrown at me during the day. If I miss a workout for some reason, um, honestly, I feel sluggish. Now,
Absolutely.
I don't work out the 6 days that I used to. It's more like every other day. I just feel like that's more healthy for where I'm at. But what it does for me mentally, it's insanely wonderful.
I love it.
It I just, whatever people can do. I mean, you don't have to join the gym and go lift weights and do all that stuff and run or whatever. Do what you can, even if it's a walk in the morning.
I
It
love it.
just, everything is connected.
I love
Helps
it.
tremendously.
So you incorporate that in like in your teaching as well. So that's in my kind of teaching and our coaching here at Passive Income Blueprints. And I kind of want to talk on like who you target, right? And then also you incorporate that kind of lifestyle with your audience, which is super motivational. So let's talk about who you target. And are you incorporating this kind of lifestyle into your audience and showing them what you do to inspire?
I do try to incorporate the whole idea of wellness into everything that I do,
Mhm.
even in the make money online niche. And if anyone's noticed, I've been using a hashtag well balanced marketing in my content,
I like it.
because I will tell you, I learned the hard way what burnout is. Hey guys, um, when we first start out in affiliate marketing, we're all pumped, we're all excited, we're thinking about all this money we're going to make, we're learning everything we can. And it's so easy to get distracted by this marketer, that marketer, so many different people, so many Facebook groups, so many social media accounts. And I learned the hard way. I started following other people, too many people. I mean, you're the number one, Eric. I you're my go-to. Passive Income Blueprints is my go-to, from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
But it's easy to get distracted when
Oh, yeah,
someone
for
talks
sure.
about the money they're making or how simple it is. In the beginning, we get distracted. So I found myself in a place just being overwhelmed, and I came to a point of burnout. And while you and I were in a training program together a year or so ago, year and a half ago, I was trying to do not only your training, but another advanced training,
Mhm.
which is terrific, but it was too much for me at that time. And the coach at that time said, stop what you're doing, stop what you're doing. So I stress to people, follow no more than 2 or 3 marketers. Don't
Indeed.
overextend yourself. Don't get overwhelmed, because you will burn out and you'll end up either quitting or just not tending to your business like you need to.
Indeed.
So while, you have to work hard, I recommend to people, do what you can do each day.
Mhm.
I don't want people to get so overwhelmed and so burnt out that they just get upset and want to quit. So I'm going to do what you can do.
Absolutely. So just a little bit each day, like 2% each day, like,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So what does your schedule look like for, anybody out there that's maybe struggling with a schedule, or, working a 9 to 5 and trying to fit in the business, and then maybe fit in the gym and all these different things, or working out? Like what's your day-to-day look like?
Okay. Well, when I go work out every other day, 4:15, the alarm is set for, because my job is Chicago based Central Time. So I've got that hour difference. I have to be ready for that job, go work out, get home, take care of all the critters, shower, jump on the corporate job. And when there are down times, I'm able to give some attention to my online business.
Mhm.
However, the past 6 months, I've been taking on so much other responsibility due to someone else leaving, and I've had less time during the day to give to the online business. So a lot of that I'm doing at night or on the weekends. So I want to encourage everyone that you can find time somewhere. Like I said, everyone has a different life. Everyone has different responsibilities, families, caretakers, school, kids, sports. Do what you can do. Affiliate marketing is a legitimate business. It's a very simple business model, but you do have to work hard at it. But do what you can do each day, like you said, Eric. One,
Yeah,
2% each day. Do what you can do. Fit it into your life.
indeed. That the little wall that people hit is definitely real, right? And that's
Yes.
yeah. So
Mhm.
it's we call it the valley of despair. And like you said,
Yes.
you'll be on this top part where you're all excited. You're kind of blinded by the money. It's about the what. Like how are they doing it and all this other stuff. But it's not the why. There's no substance to it, and that's what people soon realize is they get attracted by that shiny object, and they realize it's
Yes.
work, and then they fall in this valley of despair because they're side blinded, possibly by being misled by the content they were attracted by, or they come to
Yes.
realization it does take, an actual 3 hours per day to put into this. And
Yep.
then, having a support system like you were talking about earlier is the best way to get out
Huge.
of that valley of despair, right? And that, I for myself, for sure. And so is that something that you, so like, okay, I guess who do you help primarily? Like who do you try to, like, who can you relate with the most in your audience? Like who's your target avatar?
I actually relate to and seem to have more interaction with people who are my own age,
Gotcha.
empty nesters, maybe within 10 years of retirement age. I know that anybody can do this. Anybody who has a desire to learn, who has the will to put in the time, the effort, and even a monetary investment. Let's be honest here. If you want to be successful, you're going to have to invest financially and monetarily. Um, and I tend to relate, again, best to people who are around my age group, empty nesters, soon to be retirees. Um,
Indeed.
so I'm willing to help anybody, but that's who I seem to attract. And I love, I really love one on ones, teaching and training with
Sure.
folks.
So
Um, Go ahead.
yeah, no. So why are you on this journey right now yourself? Like, what is your why? Why are you doing this in the first place? Why did you start?
The attraction in the beginning, I believe, like it is for a lot of people,
Mhm.
was the financial interest, to help pay off debt,
Pay off debt. So,
to retire sooner than 65 or 70. I it breaks my heart when I see, the 70 something people cashiering at Walmart, you
yeah,
know, it
yeah, I
breaks my
know.
heart. I mean, they say there are some people who get bored and they go back to work, but primarily I started out to pay off debt, retire sooner than 65 or 70, and I want to explore, Eric.
Hmm.
I'm 57 years old, but I'm not ready for the rocking chair. I want to explore. I want to help people. I mean, it's true. I just signed up for a 20-mile bike race in September here in Cody. So
That's
I'm excited
amazing.
about that. Yeah.
It's a lot of
Um,
training.
I want people to be encouraged no matter who you are. I was
Hmm.
a single mom for over, 16 years, empty nester now. Um, and it was so hard. It was so hard. And I just want to encourage people that there is always a way. And like when I met you and I asked if you could mentor me, um, we found a way to work out a plan where I was able to work with you. There's always a way, and I just want to encourage people not to give up on the idea of creating something online where they can bring in income, because to some people, Eric, an extra $100 a week or a month, that matters.
Oh, it's
That
huge.
matters to those single parents who have got kids and are trying to put food on the table, who are trying to provide enough for their kids while keeping gas in the tank to get to and from work.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
almost
doable.
impossible. It's almost possible with one job and one income coming in. Like, it's
Yes.
hard.
And for those who have daycare, I mean, I remember when my kids were old enough to take them out of daycare, and they could stay home alone. It was like, that was huge. That was a celebration. But the point I'm trying to make is this is doable for anyone. There's always a way if you have the will.
100%. Yeah, because I tell people too, like, motivation comes and goes. It's like it's a feeling, right? And so you just have to know how to harness that, and that's what people have a hard time with. They'll be motivated, super motivated when they first start,
Yes.
and then they seem to lose that motivation because they don't have small wins, or they don't know what small wins are. Even getting 1,000 followers on TikTok is motivation for people, but they don't. Sometimes they don't know that, right? And
Right.
so, just getting those small wins so you don't get stagnant in your business because you lose that motivation. It comes and goes throughout the day for me, right? I have to sit down at my computer sometimes and just push through it, right?
Yes,
And then or listen to something motivational real quick to get that motivation back, because it is a feeling. It's like serotonin and
it
different things that
is.
are releasing through your body, and it's just really hard to harness that. And I guess once you do something over and over with repetitiveness, it's easier to harness that feeling of motivation,
Well,
right?
that's the thing. When you're doing something over and over again,
Right.
that's discipline.
Yes.
And I believe in motivation as far as we all need encouragement. We
Yes.
all need
Yes.
motivation, but discipline is greater than motivation. So that's what I say, take this step each day, add another step the next week.
So
You know,
what do we do?
keep,
What do we do to increase motivation? We give them a routine and a schedule, because we could tell people what to do each
yes,
day, but without a routine set in place, wake up a little bit earlier. Read 10 pages in a
yes,
book. Write down things you're grateful for. Positive affirmations to get that mindset shift. Even go to the gym and work out. Train the
huge.
body, the mind, or train the
Yes,
mind. The body will follow. Right. So all of these things need to play a part in an early entrepreneur's journey, because if they don't, they just come in just jumping in head first without any kind of mindset or any kind of, I
yes,
guess, acclimation or pre-frame to what they're getting into. They're going to have a rough time, and that's what I see a lot of people struggle with. Right? Do you
yes.
agree with that? What's your take
I
on that?
do. I totally agree with that. It's that trying to maintain consistency
And a balance.
and having longevity. It takes discipline, having a schedule, having a structure. Because think about people who work their 9 to 5 Monday
Mhm.
through Friday. What do they do on the weekends? That alarm clock goes out the window, the schedule goes out the window, the
Right.
structure goes out the window. And I mean, I can speak from experience, it was just about, okay, let's go to the mall, let's go to a movie, let's watch
Mhm.
TV, let's order a pizza. It just everything fell apart. It was mush on the weekends. But if you I mean, everybody needs some relaxation. But if you have a schedule and a routine and a healthy one at that discipline is going to carry you through. And I also think a lot of us got we saw these videos. There are so many people out there on TikTok, make 10,000 your first month or whatever, or, do this, do that, go to this website, that website. We need to be honest, give people the honest truth, be realistic, be authentic, and tell them what's involved.
Mhm.
Yes, this is doable, but you're going to have to work hard
Yeah.
so that
Hey,
they're not, they get on this high and so that they're not let down.
right. It's just we can't really control the type of marketers that are out there, right? That's more of like
True, true.
the flashy, like, Lambo kind of type of
Yes,
marketing. But what we need to do is educate the people to do more due diligence and do more
yes,
asking questions, right? Before they jump into something. And then really before they jump into something, discover the why they're doing it in the first place.
yeah,
Because if they don't find that before they start, they're going to quit just as fast as they started, right? Because there's
exactly.
nothing going to be there. Their back's not against the wall, right? They don't feel anything, or they might not even be problem aware yet, right? Or product aware, or even
Right,
solution aware. There is
right.
hope, right? So there's a lot of things we got to instill in the beginners, except for saying that it is easy. I truly believe it's a schedule, or no schedule. You just said we were based on a schedule through work, right? But what we
Yes,
don't have a lot
yes,
of times, and I didn't have one, is a routine, and that
right.
routine was doing something for myself, self care, right? And
Yes,
that self care, it totally when you actually start doing it and start really thinking about your thoughts, because a lot of times I talk without even thinking. And if I could just find 10 minutes for myself or 15 minutes to myself in the
yes.
morning for that self care, that helps me also with my visualization and also my motivation, right? But
I love it.
it's finding that routine, and I'm not sure if there's routines out there that you have. What, you already talked about your daily routine, I guess. You wake up a little earlier, you go to the gym and stuff like that. Do you implement
Yes.
any reading, or what do you do to the other parts? Are there any other things that you do other than the gym and
I
anything?
do. And my reading, I'm juggling 3 books right now, which probably isn't the best thing to do. But my reading and note taking in the evening, in between attending masterminds or implementing what I'm learning. Yes, reading. And I love what you just said about self care. And a lot of people will poo poo on that terminology, self care. But let me tell you, until you start putting yourself first and taking care of you, you're not going to be truly happy because you can't take care of the kids
Right.
unless you are well. You, Eric, you can't take care of the business unless you are well. You can't take care of your family unless you are well first. And I
You
just heard something wonderful. I heard someone say on the radio, because there are so many people who have a negative connotation to the term self-care. She rephrased it as self stewardship, and that holds you accountable for taking care of what God gave you
right.
mentally, physically, your entire well-being, and all of it's connected. Mind, body,
So
spirit, it's all connected. And self-care, self-stewardship is not selfish.
for sure, 100%. So I'm gonna get a little deep on you guys though. So real quick, so you got to think about it too. The normal person, sometimes they don't know they're problem aware. They know they're in a situation and they're not pushed to the point for self care, because we always get to a point where we have to hit a low in our lives to improve
Yes.
ourselves, right?
Yes.
So that's the thing. If we don't put ourselves in those volatile situations of failure, to recognize that, hey, I need to improve myself in order
Yes.
to exceed or excel in my life, then they'll never know. They'll stay in that stagnant position, going through the 9 to 5, the daily grind every day for 30
Yep.
years and never realize that there actually is a solution available. See what I'm
Yes.
saying? Because they never put themselves in the position to learn something new. Right? As soon as they put themselves in the position to learn something new, they're going to realize failure, and that's when self-care comes into place.
Yes.
See how I got that right in mind? Because a lot of us walk through life thinking we're just doing everything great, and then like we're doing good for ourselves and everybody else around us. But truthfully, when we step back, we're not, right? And so that self-care, I think a person has to hit a low in their life, or something has to happen significant, or they're raised in a household of self-care was prominent and delivered basically as a value of taking care of yourself, people around you, right? But a lot of us are not
As
raised
a
like that.
luxury.
Right,
Right.
right. But a lot of us weren't raised like that, or we don't come from that kind of environment, so we don't know what self care is. But
Right.
we can definitely take care of somebody else,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
It's so much easier to love somebody else than it is to love yourself,
Absolutely. And
right?
until people start
100%.
valuing themselves more, um,
Right.
and I'll tell you where I pulled
You gotta
myself
find
out
your
of that.
value though. You gotta find what you're worth
Yes.
of taking a risk and failing to see what you're worth on what level. Then you have to know what to improve on. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh man, it's deep.
We've all been like molded, conditioned to to believe, as many people, as our parents believed, what the
Mm-hmm.
school system has taught us, what the government has told us. We've been conditioned. And I will tell you, this is funny. I just had a conversation with my very smart daughter today. We were talking about breaking out of molds. Um, I was in a bad marriage. I was living life the way I was expected to. You get married, you build a house, you
Right.
have children, you do this, you do that. And when that's not working, you have to, like you said, you hit that lowest,
Mm-hmm.
darkest point, and you have nowhere else to go except up. Break free, break the mold, and move up.
100%.
People have to, and I've always said, and I've heard other people say this, it seems like people with the most pain end up being the most successful, if that makes
100%.
sense.
100% because
Because
they will
they
go to any
talk,
length. But listen, if you think about it, they'll go to any length because they've already felt that pain. It ain't nothing like
yes,
they've already felt already before. So they're
yes,
willing to go through whatever to achieve whatever, especially if they're in that mindset. But
yes,
as you were talking before, we're all like most of us since the 40s, we're predispositioned with ceilings in our lives, right? Like you were talking about, you must get
yes,
married, do this, do that. You must go to college and work for somebody,
yes,
basically go to college, get a master's degree to work for the master, right? Rockefeller put all that stuff together back in the day when he designed the school system in the U.S. But either way, we're predispositioned with these ceilings, and that's what we have to realize too. Is we have to change our mindset that we are not limited. Like we are
all
capable
up here.
of more than we can actually that we actually think, right? So what I challenge everybody to do is like Tammy, she's putting herself in a 20-mile like Ironman bike ride, right? She's putting herself to a limit to find a barrier. She's going to try to find the end. Like, what's her end? Like, when's she going to quit? Like, right? But she's pushing herself to find out what her limits are, and that's just going to help her grow. So, like a lot of us, we just go to the 9 to 5. We wake up, we just go to the daily
Go through the
routine every
day.
day, but we're
Yes,
not really putting ourselves out there, in a sense of actually betting ourselves or, doing something to improve something, reading a book or whatever, starting somewhere with some kind of mindset, something. That's what we got to teach people early, I believe, Tammy, is, working on, like obviously helping people recognize they're in a crappy situation so that they are problem aware. And then once
yes,
they become problem aware, let's give them a solution so they become solution aware. And it all starts with, I believe, helping people realize where they're at currently, in their lives and their why. What is their why? And that's like what this all came up from is like, what's your why? And it's retirement. It's not working for somebody else and living the typical ceiling, right?
exactly. And exploring and discovering more. Um, and you can't, it's hard, but you can't be afraid to do it. I took a chance. I became an empty nester, and I took a chance. I picked up, moved myself and my critters across country. My family still thinks I'm totally crazy, but you have to take a risk, because if you don't take a risk, what's the alternative? You're going to stay stuck where oh, I'm frozen. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. The
Okay.
picture.
I don't know why I'm frozen.
No worries.
Just wave at me if you can't hear me. I don't know
Oh
what's
yeah,
wrong.
your audio is good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't take a chance, you don't take a risk, you are going to stay stuck. And we all have something inside us to offer to the world. I mean, even those who are just starting out in affiliate marketing,
Mm-hmm.
I get inspired by the new folks coming into the masterminds, because I hear fresh ideas.
Mm.
I hear their fears.
Indeed.
And I'm able to, I understand that. I felt like that. But fresh ideas, fresh faces, fresh thoughts, fresh, it's just a great community, Eric. I can't say enough about it. And people, if you're on the fence, hey Stacy, about learning or investing in affiliate marketing, I know some people who have said, I don't want to just promote a high ticket affiliate marketing program. I tell them, you don't have to.
No.
You can promote whatever you're passionate about. I'm sorry about this. I don't know if I should refresh or what's going
Yeah,
on.
if you wanna go out and come back in, because we have about 10 minutes left or so. So if you wanna go out
Okay.
and come back in real quick, that'd be cool.
Should I?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see what
Loop
happens.
Studio. Okay.
Yeah, no
Hang
worries.
on.
Yeah, easy peasy. Yeah, guys. So yeah, this is great stuff. This is stuff that people don't talk about, right? When you're first starting out as a new marketer, or all these different things. It's absolutely nuts that people get left astray or get left in the wrong direction, pointed in the wrong direction. It's sad to see a lot of people come from these other companies or whatever and struggle. But either way, Tammy will be back here in a minute, and I want to talk to you guys tonight. If you guys have not signed up already, we have a training coming out tomorrow. It's Barb's branding course, and let's see here. These will connect the microphone. Yeah. So, anyways, Barb's branding course, and I'm gonna go through that tonight. I'm gonna give you guys an inside scoop of what's inside this course, possibly. And so I'll be teaching Barb's course tomorrow. We got the slides today, actually, her little course, or not her big course, actually. And we put the slides together to teach you. I'm actually going to teach Barb's course to you guys tomorrow, which we come from the same nest, same mentor, but she has a little bit more skills inside the branding avenue, the branding direction. But it's all going to be dialed in for you guys tomorrow. And I have a special offer for you guys, so make sure you guys stick around for tomorrow's live. And I'm always giving something away. I always have something crazy happening, right? But it's going to be fire, guys. So while we're waiting for Tammy, it doesn't look like it's connecting. They will need to connect their microphone before you can add them to the stream. So Tammy, I'm not sure if you can hear me or if you're on the outside of the stream. Please connect where's that link for the course? Go inside my Facebook group, or inside the Facebook group here, and then just comment on one of the posts. If Anthony's in here or Barb's in here, would you guys give that to Bobby, please? Let me message Tammy real quick and see what's going on here real quick, guys. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you have any comments or any questions, go ahead and feel free to drop them real quick. But yeah, if you guys don't have, there we go. So we have the Zoom link right there. Please register for that tomorrow. I have a great giveaway happening tomorrow. We have Barb's branding course that is worth $4,000. I'm going to be giving that away, guys. And I have 5 spots left available right now. and I might increase that tomorrow for this course. I'm looking for the action takers, like once again, right? So real quick, I'm going to add this to the stream real quick. So let me walk you guys through this real quick. Let me show you inside the back of this branding course, guys. Let me show you real quick. It's freaking phenomenal. All right, so look at all this, guys. So let me take you to the bird's eye view of this bad boy real quick. So if you guys can see this, put a number 1 in the comments, please. But this is Barb's branding course. Now, this is all Barb's branding course. She sold this course for $4,000 when, she was it's very brand new course, and just what she sold it for. But she decided to brand it with passive income blueprints. But as you can see here, this is going to be all her content inside of here. It's not me. We just branded it with passive income blueprints, right? So with Barb's course here, I cannot believe what she has done, and actually she's letting us brand to her. But it's starting with everything you need to know about branding yourself, and it doesn't matter what offer, what product you're promoting. This right here it's going to help you out, and it doesn't matter what it is. But it's I'm going to go scroll a little bit. This is a little inside peek of what you guys are going to be getting inside here, guys. So look forward to this tomorrow. I need action takers on this call tomorrow, and I have a great training. But as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here, and each one of these aren't just modules. This is a module, but inside of here, there's different trainings inside of each module. All right. So these are each modules here, and there's trainings inside of them. So I don't know if Barb's on here, she could tell you how many modules, but it's fire, guys. All right. So tomorrow, it looks like Tammy could not jump back on for some reason. Okay, she's rebooting her computer. But if you guys are motivated and you guys are ready to take your businesses, I don't care what you promote. It could be legendary marketer, brand Bila. It could be a fitness product. It could be a health product. I don't care what it is. Okay. Tomorrow I'm giving away 5 of these, and I'm thinking about upping the ante to 10. I haven't decided yet. For the 10 people that actually take action tomorrow, I might increase it more. But right now we're limiting it to the people that we give this to. But it's gonna be fire. Barb, I can't believe you're actually doing it, but either way, hats off to you. You are super generous. It's crazy, right? It truly is. It is. So she's trying to reboot her computer. So guys, where are you guys viewing in from right now? If we are on YouTube, put YouTube. If you're in Facebook, go ahead and put Facebook in the chat if you guys would. Let me get a temperature check real quick. If you guys are on the live, hashtag replay. Let's do all the temperature check kind of stuff. Ohio, what's up, Ohio? I have family in Ohio, Canton, Ohio. Facebook, all around the board. Facebook looks like Los Angeles. Love it. I love it. So I have 37 you guys in here. I have 37 action takers, I'm assuming, right? For tomorrow. Facebook, Washington, New Jersey, Oregon, Facebook. Love it. Tammy is back. Let's go ahead and add Tammy. Woo, we're back, Tammy.
I apologize. One of those weird things.
Oh, we kept the party pumping.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, we're doing good. It's all right.
Sorry.
No worries. It's not your fault. It's technical.
We were rolling. I was loving it. I love the stuff that we're talking about. The self-care, the motivation, the discipline.
It was fire, right? So we just got a little temperature check. We have people from Florida. We have people from Connecticut, from Chicago, Missouri, New York.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're all over the place. And we just went through Barb's branding training a little bit to show them the back end of it, to show them what they're excited for tomorrow. I can't wait to deliver that. So what we were talking about, Tammy, we have about 6 or 7 minutes left, but what we're talking about was basically personal care, trying to inspire new people with the idea of, hey, let's get you out of that crappy situation. And, there's other opportunity out there. So, we have some Facebook groups. I know you have your Facebook group community, and I believe I have the link right here. Let me see here. Is it Instagram or?
Facebook.
Hang on real quick.
Instagram.
Yeah, let me go ahead. I'm going to pull it up real quick. I'm going to put it on my banner.
Okay.
It's going to be a lot easier for me.
Perfect.
Let me pull that up real quick.
Desktop publishing, and I love one-on-one training. If anyone feels like they can benefit from that more, not trying to take anything away from PIB, but I really love that because I feel like it gives me the opportunity to develop a relationship with that person. Um,
Oh, for sure.
and
Yeah.
help them as well.
I want I
Thanks,
want
Paul.
I want whoever relates with Tammy more because it's all about when you find somebody to work with. It's about connecting with that person and making sure that
Yes.
you relate. All right, so I got all of your links here. I thought I had them in there. So I got Tap Desktop Publishing. That's your
Yep.
TikTok, and then we have the Facebook. Do you want the 2.0 in there?
Ta- you don't have to. Tap Desktop Publishing. They'll find me that way. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and I offer one-on-one services. I
Yeah, for
also,
sure.
of course, I promote passive income blueprints. And Eric
Well,
didn't pay me.
we create coaches here. We don't just teach how to people. Yeah, we no, we have so many coaches and just I don't. It's all about. It doesn't matter. Like just tell them how. I'm gonna put it right here. Hang on.
I mean, that's the thing about this training program,
This is
folks.
TikTok. Is this TikTok and Facebook? Right here. Watch. I want to add this right now.
Yep. It's not just about, yes, perfect.
And then
Desktop.
we have Facebook's the same, right?
That's perfect. Yes, that's perfect. TikTok and Facebook. Yes. It's not just about learning how to create a link and throwing it out there on social media. I mean, you are going to learn so much more here. And as long as I've been here, the training keeps expanding. It's about, you know, how to create content, how to build your audience, how to attract your audience. We've even talked about what to do come tax time. There's just so much extra. I mean, people have had a chance to tell their stories, why they're doing this. This is a tight knit community.
For sure.
You get so much more than just the tech part. You know what?
You have
I
so
had
much more
never,
too.
I didn't know what a funnel was. I didn't know what an email autoresponder was. And yeah, learning those things, it was hard. It was hard to integrate them. But actually, that that's the easy part. It's there's just so much here. You get the full spectrum of training, assistance, help, and just understanding the entire business.
For sure. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
And I just, if there's anybody out there watching who's concerned about financing, there's always a way to figure it out. I mean, we have two tiers of programming here. There's always something that you can get into, and a community full of people that are going to help you. And I'd say start with join my group here. There's free training in there, but start with the Passive Income Blueprints Facebook group as well. Jump in there, start talking to people, ask questions to learn what it's about. You're going to get an honest answer.
Yeah, 100%. So if you guys like to, please go follow or go to join Tammy's Facebook group. It's at Tap Desktop Publishing on Facebook, and then we also have her on TikTok as well. So go check out her
Yay!
content. She's all about helping the empty nesters, helping people retire early. She has a
Yep.
great workout routine. She's been on it for 3 years. Like she has a lot going on, and she knows
Yeah.
funnels. She knows autoresponders. She knows all of the stuff you guys are probably chomping at the bit to learn, right? So, if you guys are out there viewing this, go hit up Tammy. And
I
just,
would love to help.
right.
I would
And if
love
you
to
guys are,
help.
and then just, I'm gonna throw this out there right now. Since we're like we cross pollinate, we help each other out. If you're working
Yes.
with somebody else right now, like another one of our students, and they're kind of helping you along, please make sure you go back to that individual. But if you're new viewing this for the first time,
Yep.
definitely reach out to Tammy. Don't click on my link. Don't worry about my link. She's going to help you out the same way. But again, if you definitely want more answers or you want more answers, then I can definitely deliver that for you. But yeah, Tammy, it's awesome, super awesome meeting with you today.
Oh, I loved
Like,
it. And I just want to mention real quick, you
yeah,
talk
for
about
sure.
cross pollinating. And if there is something that I don't know, for example, I'm a fan of ClickFunnels. I know there are a lot of people out there who use system.io,
Mhm.
and I don't know it. So even if you started working with me and you needed help with system.io, I'm going to refer you to somebody in the group. That's how we are. We support each other because We want everyone to succeed because this is doable and it can change your life.
Absolutely. It's about taking action, guys. You heard it from Tammy. It
Absolutely.
will change your life. You just take action. So
Absolutely.
again, thank you, Tammy, so much for having, coming on to the show, and we'll definitely do it again. A lot
Thank
more
you for
things.
having me. I loved it.
Oh, for sure. A lot more things are coming here in the future, and it's just going to be great. Challenges are coming, and we have that training tomorrow. So invite everybody you know. Bring your popcorn,
Absolutely.
bring your notebooks and paper, and ask your questions. It's going to be about 300
Yes.
people on a Zoom. I've never done a Zoom before with 300
Wow.
people on it, and it's going
It's
to be freaking
incredible.
amazing. Yeah, it's not
Incredible.
actually it's not the webinar. It's actually the Zoom. So it's going to be crazy.
Interacting.
Yeah,
Interacting. Yep.
interacting. I'm gonna get to interact with some people, and I might, take some breaks here and there, but it's gonna be fire, guys. So stay tuned. We're gonna be changing lives to many. All right. Well, Tammy, you want to take us out real quick, and then we'll go ahead and end it there.
I would love to. Eric, thank you for doing what you do. You have given me hope. You have given me the tools that I need to succeed, which also includes the community. People, this is doable. It's not for everybody, but if you have the desire and the will, you can do it. People here will help you, and you have to be consistent. You have to put in some hard work. It's possible. It's
100%.
possible. It can change your life. I want to encourage you, don't give up on improving your future. It's possible. You deserve it.
Absolutely, Tammy. Thank you so much.
You're
Screenshot this.
welcome.
Screenshot this real quick. Find Tammy on Facebook. Screenshot real quick. 1, 2, 3. Screenshot, and then we'll do TikTok. 1, 2, 3. Screenshot for her TikTok as well. Go give her a follow. Give her some
Right.
support. Check her out. Ask her some questions. All right, Tammy. Well, thank you so much once again.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much. I will see you on Monday. It's Friday. Have a blessed
Yes,
weekend.
sir.
And I will talk to you soon.
Enjoy your birthday.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, guys. Awesome. Awesome, right? We talked about a little bit of mindset and then a little bit of, self-improvement stuff and self-care stuff. A lot of the stuff people don't talk about, right? And it's really important for entrepreneurs, especially when you're trying to do something for the very first time. And we understand that here at Passive Income Blueprints, and we're here to support every one of you guys out there. So I hope you guys join us tomorrow. Oh, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Tammy. So yeah, I will be here. I'll be live tomorrow, 11 Eastern. We're going to go live. I'm going to do a training that's going to be a direct reflection of Barb McGowan. And we have some awesome stuff coming up for you guys. All right. So please join me tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. All right, guys. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. You guys have a blessed night. Thank you once again for being supportive of the Passive Income Blueprints community. And just take action. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate you guys. Honestly, if it wasn't for me in this position and you guys out there, I probably wouldn't be here today because, keeping this community and having this responsibility keeps me grounded. So I appreciate you guys more than you actually think, right? So this right here is a super, super good gift in itself, right? Having you guys here on my birthday, just showing support, putting that energy out there, the good vibrations. I appreciate it. And every once in you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Please take action. Realize that can be better, that we are not predispositioned with ceilings, right? There's opportunity for everybody, right? You just gotta find the right strategy and take action. All right, guys. Bobley, everybody, you guys have a blessed night. Thank you once again. My name is Eric Forner, CEO of Passive Income Blueprints, and I'll see you tomorrow.